Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you saw my last video, you would know that I did a green halo eye, and I really liked how that turned out. I don't do halo eyes that often, but I decided to do pretty much the same look, just in different colors, because I just wanted to keep that ball rolling. But yeah, so this is what I came up with. If you guys want to see how I did it, then keep watching. Alright, so because I was filming the look right before this one, I still have all my face makeup on. I'm going to leave that on. We're just going to do the eyes. I will list everything that I am wearing on my face already though in the description. So to start off, I'm just going to go ahead and conceal my under eyes again, just because when I was taking the eyeshadow off, it came off with it. So I'm going to use the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Light 1 Chantilly. Actually, before I blend that out, I'm going to prime my eyelids so that I can just kind of pat it up above them. So I'm using the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. Alright, so with that on, using my Beauty Blender, I'm just gonna buff it out. Yeah, and I left like some of my eyeliner and my mascara on, just because it was a little easier, and we can just go over it again. No big deal. Alright, and then taking my Morphe M438 brush and my RCMA powder, I'm just going to set under my eyes. Alright, so then to start off on the eyelids, we're going to go ahead and take the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, which is just their white one. I need to sharpen it. And then just blend that out with your finger. Alright, and to set that, we're going to be using all Coastal Scents eyeshadows for this. So to set the white cream shadow, we're just going to take this white powder and yeah, set the whole thing. This is a Coastal Scents brush, by the way. It's from a big set I used in my last video. Alright, now that we're looking good and crazy with those white eyelids, we're gonna go ahead and add some color. So using the same brush, I'm gonna go ahead and take this kind of bubblegum pink shade, the darker of the two there, and use that as my transition shade just all through the crease. Okay, so with that first pink transition shade done, we're going to go in with this brighter sort of magenta shade right here, and put it in, yeah, essentially the same spot, but a little bit more concentrated into the crease and inner and outer corner. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. Okay, so with that magenta in place, we're going to go ahead with the darkest shade. And we're going to be taking a mix of this purple right here and this dark purple right here. And that's just going to be concentrated in the inner and outer corners, and then like a tiny bit just through the crease. And I'm going to be switching over to this smaller pencil brush from Coastal Scents. Alright, so with all the shading done, I'm going to go back in with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. I'm just going to take a little bit of my finger and dab it just in the center of the eyelid where the highlight's going to go, just to make it pop a little bit more. Alright, and then for the highlight on the lid, we're going to go in with this blue shimmer shade right here, and this little flat shadow brush, and just pack it on there. Great, and then just to give it a little bit more depth in the highlight, we're gonna do, we're just gonna take a little bit of this, of the white, and a little bit of this shimmery, I think it's kind of off-white, but it comes off as white when you actually put it on top of the blue. So we're just gonna do like a little stripe of that down the middle. And then just to kind of blend that back out again, we're going to go back in with the pencil brush and that dark purple shade, this one, and we're just going to darken up the outer corners, or inner and outer corners a little bit more. And just help blend it together. Alright, so with that we're going to take this little kind of flat shader brush, I don't really know what to call it, and we're going to transition the darker purple shades to under the eye. So you're going to do it in pretty much the same order that you put them on. So you're going to take the lightest pink and like magenta shade and bring those the furthest into the inner corner, and then as the colors get darker you're going to keep them further out to the outer corner, if that makes sense. So yeah, first I'm going to go in and take a mixture of that first light pink that we used and the magenta and swing that all the way under my eyes. Right, and then I'm going to go in with the darker purple shades and just keep those, yeah, more concentrated to the outer corner. Okay, so that is it for the eyeshadow. I'm just going to go ahead and clean up under my eyes a little bit just because it got a little bit low. Just going to do that with a Q-tip. This is also useful if you want to give it a bit more of a defined shape, like if you want to sharpen up the outer corners, you can do that just by wiping away some of it with a Q-tip. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and add some highlights now. So I'm just going to go back in with that same little brush that we used for the blue on the lid. Just wipe it off a little bit because I don't want blue everywhere. So I'm going to take my Tarte Tarteist Pro Glow To Go palette and take the two highlight shades, Gleam and Burst, and mix them together and just put that in the inner corner and on the brow bone. And then this isn't really like part of the look, but when I was taking off my last look, I ended up wiping off some of kind of the contour that I had in the inner corners of my eyes. So I'm just going to go ahead and add that back in, again from the little Tarteist palette. And I switched over to my Morphe E22 brush. Just going to darken it up right here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and line my upper lash line now. So I'm going to take my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil and this little Lexi 221 flat definer brush and just tight line those lashes. Okay, with the eyeliner done, I still do have some mascara on from before, but it's all covered in eyeshadow now, so I'm just going to go over it again and just emphasizing my lower lashes quite a bit because we're going to be putting falsies on the top anyways, and because we didn't do like a super dark liner underneath my lower lashes other than the purple, you know, if that makes sense. I don't know, just put some mascara on. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. Okay, so I kind of skipped the step before the mascara there. I'm just gonna grab my Tarte Lip Palette and take just the black eyeshadow Fashionista on that same little flat definer brush and just go over the eyeliner that I put on just to set it in place and make it a little bit darker. Okay, so with the liner and mascara all done, we're going to go ahead and apply some falsies. I'm going to be wearing my Venus lashes in the style, I'm going to be going ahead and applying, I'm going to be wearing my Cocoa lashes in the style Venus. BRB. Alright, so I've got my lashes on. I just touched up my eyebrows a little bit too. So now, just because of the under eye concealer that I did, it's like quite a lot lighter than the rest of my face, so we're just going to kind of like diffuse the difference there with some highlighter. So, you know, that's always the solution. So yeah, again, I'm going to take the same ones from the Tarteist palette, Gleam and Burst, and I'm going to be using my Luxie 522 tapered highlighter brush and just get my cheekbones. Alright, so with that done, we're just going to go ahead and do my lips. First, I'm just going to apply my Wonder Kiss To Go lip plumping gloss from Wonder 2 Cosmetics, and then we'll apply some color. Actually, I don't think I even want to apply color just because the eyes are so bright. So I'm gonna take this Lancome Juicy Tube. It's just a lip gloss. It's in the shade Simmer. Pretty sure they don't make these anymore, which is kind of sad because I love them. But yeah, this one's just kind of like a pinky nude color. And I'm just gonna throw that on top. Alright, so that is pretty much the completed look. That's all I got for you. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, leave it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment if there's any specific tutorials or looks that you guys want to see me do, or even other kinds of videos. I'm totally open to recommendations and requests. But yeah, that is about it. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video.